good was it for everybody to kind of, the guys that needed it, to get a little bit of rest on Sunday heading into this one?
I mean, rest always good, especially this time of the year. Long season, 82 games, and then, we got to put it all out on the line tonight, try to keep our season alive. So any rest is good rest.
How do you approach that? I mean, do you have to change your mentality? Do you try to keep everything the same, the way it's been? Like, what's kind of the approach going into a game like this?
I mean, obviously we got our routines, and you try to keep that the same. But you just even more excited, the adrenaline and all of that is going to be times 100. And I was just telling them I don't even know if I'm going to be able to go and take my pregame nap because I'm just going to be like, I'm just ready to play, So, but you try to just, keep everything excited and I mean, the same until game time.
For San Antonio, Dejounte Murray's kind of, the guy everything flows through. Just what are some things you guys can be conscientious of as a team about, containing him as best you can?
You got to just do that, contain him, try to make it tough on him. Try to get the ball out of his hands, obviously. You would rather somebody else beat you than their star guy. So that's what we're going to try to do, make it as hard as possible.
You've been going back and forth between starting and coming off the bench based on guys being in and out, but what do you think of just what you guys have put together as a bench in terms of the chemistry and the work that you've had?
I mean, as a team, I feel like it's been a long time coming, and getting new pieces and having to do it all over again and starting to gel and play how we supposed to play and move the ball and, guys are playing with confidence. So that's all you need. Get sparks off the bench. Obviously, guys start the game off the way they should and, it's been good.
You guys have really been a different team when you have both CJ and Brandon on the floor. What makes it so difficult to guard when both of those guys are out there?
I mean, you can't just, load and shift to one guy because you got two guys who can score at all three levels. And, it's just making guys, have to close out and beating them off the dribble and then finding guys and knocking down shots, when the team sort of focus on them two guys. So, role players, you got to do our job and knock down shots and make it easier for those guys when they do pass us the ball.
I think both of those guys are top 10 in mid-ranges made this season. Like you mentioned all three levels, just how difficult is it when you have two guys who can really score at that second level?
How difficult is it for
the
defenses?
Team,
yeah, I mean, it's super difficult. Like you said, not a lot of guys score that efficiently in the mid-range area. So having that as a threat on your team is huge.